The heading of this video is very strange. Why people are afraid of Linux? Now, almost now it is 20 years that I've been working with Linux platform. I have taken a lot of classes from the 20 years I am taking the classes. But most of the time I find people they are very afraid of Linux. And we will try to find out why. We have seen that many persons are not comfortable with the one reason is text mode, because in Linux text mode is very powerful, but people are used to GUI mode. Some are even afraid of using Linux, having the misconception that Linux is the most difficult thing to learn. But in our opinion, Linux is the easiest thing to learn. You have to just make the right start, and understanding Linux internal and structure is the first step in that direction. Now we will try to find out why people sometimes do not want enter into the Linux field. We will take one simple example. As example, we will log in as a VPN user, and we will create one new file 2 in the home directory. Now we want to access this file. Now whenever we are learning something, we will take the help from somebody or from the internet. Now the different persons are going to suggest the different way. Now we will see, if we have to open the file, what are the different way in which we can open the file. Now we will go to our I will log in as a VPN 1 2 3 4 5 6. We will create one file. File 1 is there. I am just going to create one file 2. I'm just going to write hello in this. You can write anything. Now we want to open this file. Now for opening this file, what I can use? That is the simple thing. That is the normal we do. Cat file 2. But since we have seen where we are sitting in /home directory /VPN directory. So sometimes we write the full path, that is the absolute path. VPN file 2. This is also another way of opening this is the relative path, this is absolute path. Now in previous video we have seen that we have got two variables with us. One was home variable and one was PW. So sometimes when we are finding the help, somebody will suggest, please open the file in this way. Now what will happen? This will get substituted by VPN. Now we will be able to open the file or not? Yes, of course we can open. Then one might be suggesting, okay, please open the file in this way. This is also correct. And then we have also seen we have got one shortcut with us, that is tilde symbol. And somebody will suggest, please open the file in this way. This is also correct. And somebody will say tilde VPN, that means home directory of VPN. That is also correct. And somebody will say here dot represent the current directory. That means we have got the 7th way of opening the files. Cat file 2, that is the relative path, that is the absolute path. We can open in this way also. Cat $home file 2, that is also correct. Cat $pwd, that is also okay. We can use the tilde symbol also, again that is. So whenever we are taking the help from somebody, according to their expertise, they will give you the solution. But that is where the problems get created. Suppose I have to go somewhere and I am asking for the directions, and to be very sure, I have asked the direction from the seven person. Now seven persons are suggesting me the different way to go to where I want to go. I will get afraid, I will not go there. But if I'm going to ask for the eighth person, and if the eighth person is going to say that all the seven persons that you have asked the direction, they were correct, you can go in any way, that will make me more comfortable. That is the biggest problem with the Linux. There are many ways of doing the things, like we are opening the file, many way of opening the files. So we get confused which to use. If we are going to read one tutorial, it will suggest please open the file in this way. If we are going to read the second tutorial, it might be saying that cat $home file to open in this way. That is also correct. But we mostly get confused. Generally, when we are referring to multiple sources, we want to make our understanding very deep. But in the case of sometimes you get confused. I have seen lot of time this happening. So always remember कि all these ways are correct. You can use any of these ways. It is not necessary कि you have to use for opening this file, this confusion is there. Even when I have to remove the file, I can again say remove in this way. This is also correct. Or what I can say, home Vipin file 2. Everywhere there is confusion. So in your mind, always keep in this mind, that means you can use any of those methods. So again, we have got many methods. One is this method, cat file 1. Second is this method. Third is this method. Fourth one is using PWD. Fifth is your tilde symbol. Again, sixth is tilde symbol. Then we are using that. You can use any of these methods. So, as such, Linux is the very easiest things to do. You have to just look at the different way and relate those ways.